Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends where you are watching from at this moment of the day. We remain Global Message TV. Please, if this is your first time of watching, kindly hit on the red subscription button. And also, down below, you will see the bell notification sign. Hit on it. By so doing, whenever we make a new video and upload it, you'll be among the first people to get the notification. And we pray that in the same way you are patronizing our channel, God will also bring those that will patronize your own business in whatever good you are doing. Amen. Okay, my people, I am seizing this opportunity to talk a little on Nigerian politics and the youth. How do I mean? I mean Nigerian youth and the politics. You know, a lot of people have been saying a lot of things, and after talking a bit on this, I'm going to tag about two videos that I want you to listen to the end. I think the youth of Nigeria will have a rethink, and reroute our concepts of politics, our philosophy of politics. I think we have to, disabuse in our mind the notion we have towards Nigerian politics. What is this notion we have to disabuse? A lot of youth think that they can't make it, or youth cannot rule Nigeria or govern Nigeria or be a president in Nigeria. A lot of youth have that notion of, during election, I'm going to make this amount of money from the famous politicians. They have taxed some set of people or group of people as the people that are born to rule the nation or the state, which is so appalling and overwhelming, which is supposed not to be, and that had really kept Nigerian youth to the level and the state they are today. So why am I saying this? I've been, hearing on social media about from many elites, clergy, and even non-governmental organization personnel and leaders talking about this issue of the youth not sitting up to know that actually they can be an instrument to change this nation. And how can they do it? How can we achieve this? This is by rejecting the peanuts these people give at the end of every 4 years. These people will take billions and trillions of naira, loan it abroad, back in land and wherever. At the end of the day, they will now bring 4,000, 5,000 to share, to buy your conscience, to buy your vote, to still keep them there. So, and when you divide the 5,000 by the 4 years, you see that it's not even up to 1 naira. And then you have sold their future to them. And that is why you wouldn't have the conscience to protest, to come and say your mind, like this African Action Congress, AAC. You see how the young man and his people have been protesting, coming, saying the mouth of the youth, being the mouthpiece of the youth. If every other youth should have such conscience, such confidence, to refuse and reject whatever money they will be bought, off during this election that comes to 2023. When these people come with their money, you just, pursue them, ask them to get out from that place, and everybody will vote his or her conscience. I think that will start sinking in their brain that they are not born to rule. And when we look at this, there is a pastor you're going to, or a clergy you're going to, listen to here now, and also a comedian you're going to listen to here now. Compare these two people, you see that we are the architect of our problems, the youth in Nigeria. It is time for us to sit up. It is time for us to wake up. It is time for us to take back what belongs to us. Even though we are voting them, let us be selfless, not selfish. Let us not be bought by money, just peanuts that worth nothing. Some people are proud to say that what they eat in 4 years, they get it in politics. How much is that? Highest 500,000. How will it go? If at all you get such amount of money, or 1 million, how will it go? That when the country is good, you have a good hospital, you have a good power, constant power, you have quality education, you have every infrastructure needed, which this young man has been fighting for, and that metamorphosed to his agitation for sovereignty of Biafra because their own people is marginalized. Not only them, a lot of people are coming up because of the same marginalization. Why? Because from what this clergy said, people ruling Nigeria are people of 65, 70, 70 something, and they reduce their age. And he called them analog brain. That's what we need, is digital brain to make this country working again. God bless you. Watch this video to the end. We meet in the next video.
Thus said the Lord, set thine house in order. Set thy house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. Set thy house in order. What was the prophets told Isaiah. If I come to you, excellencies, now and tell you, set your house or set your state in order, you will die. You will send the SS behind me. But if they come, the angels of God will defend them or defend me. You tell me, Archbishop, I don't believe in 70 years. 70 years, although said by David in the psalm we read or sang, it's not the age for one to die. 70 years is the age of retirement. Politicians, are you hearing me? Politicians, are you hearing me? 70 is the age of retirement. At 70, you get your passport to heaven. 80, you get your visa. 90, you get your ticket. 100, you get your boarding pass. 120, you fly. And the federal government said, fly him to London for overseas treatment. Which again, I must say, is a good idea. But it's a shame to Nigeria that many of you big men cannot be treated in Nigeria. Flowing abroad is a disgrace to our health circle. We must do something about that. Not continue carrying our vice presidents abroad when they cannot be even a Panadol in the government, federal government's state house clinic. I hope there's Panadol now. I hope the X-ray machine is working there. That is the first place to start fighting corruption. Politicians, listen to this. This man has something he was doing before he got into politics. Because some of you are in politics, you don't have anything doing. Hence, you are recycling yourself day by day. He was a technical consultant to the World Bank's educational project. Because Ekweme did not believe in bribery. He did not believe in rigging. Today, when conventions are made in any of the parties, people carry Ghana must go all around to make campaigns to get themselves elected. And that is why Nigeria has continued to be corrupt. Even the present government came by corruption. So it is difficult to fight corruption. I once confronted the head of state. I said, those who stole the state money used their state money to campaign for the presidency of Nigeria. And so they are all given 3 states or 3 ministries. That is corruption. Many of you, we ask ourselves as politicians today, because this is one of the legacies you must learn from. He entered politics. He left it with poverty. Some of you had nothing. Even local government chairmen, I know some of them, who had nothing. Before they left, they had built 2 houses. And governors must begin to look at these chairmen, stand from them, who have embezzled money rather than doing some work in local government. Nobody governors and does only President Buhari today has paid a tribute to Ekweme Unfortunately, 32 years ago, Buhari put Ekweme into prisons. And 32 years after, Ekweme is dying in Buhari's government. To say that you people in the National Assembly should be very careful and should promulgate a law to stop this cross-carpeting of party members from one party to the other. That is political prostitution. You must stop it. It's a disgrace. It's selfishness. I cannot imagine somebody who gained electoral post into position in the Senate coming now at a point in time to desert that party and crossing over. It is not right. If you cross over, then you must leave that party. If you leave that party, you leave your post. That is our own submission. 2, Southeast will not tolerate any colony. No colony for any Fulani houseman. Any governor that does it will be resisted. We in Kan will resist any of you governors that will bring any colony here. We don't want any colonization. Housemen should stay away. It's a private business. Audogbe should take them to Daura, Sambisa Forest. We don't want them here. The python dance we have here is enough, and they must go. Also, we want to say here that as far as we are concerned as the Igbos, we are very hardworking people. We must be recognized and must not be marginalized. Our governors must be united. Igbos must be united. Let us stand as one voice, as Ekweme stood for us. Who again will stand as our unifying figure? Odumegwu Ojukwu has gone. Ekweme has gone. Zik of Africa has gone. Onyenimunu Ganotipa. Onyenimunu Ganotipa. Onyenimunu Ganotipa. This is the question. Because the politics you are playing now is the politics of selfishness, materialistic tendencies, and aggrandizement. And it's time you must begin to think selflessly on how to really talk about how to eradicate poverty in our land. Agud in Obodo. Agud in Obodo. Unemployment is worrying our youths. Let us begin to think about, if you have money, create employment for the youths, and there will be no agitation. Recycling yourself into policies with the money you have is a big disgrace. And if you have money, show it by investing, and let us have more employments. How have you spent, or how are you spending your position? Anybody on top of position should please, for God's sake, remember those who are low behind this, low before you, and you should know that one day you will leave this post. I saw a governor who was ex-governor, who will not allow people to come near him. But when he retired or was voted out, I saw him at the airport. Nobody was ready to carry his bag. But when I came down, people were struggling for my bag. Hence I said to myself, because I'm a melon madam, people come near me. Governors, make yourself accessible. Buruburu is a man making himself accessible in Enugu here. And so, even though when you finish your second term, nobody will run away from you. The same thing, all the governors, Ebonyi State, Abia State, make yourself available to your people. Please, make sure you eradicate poverty in your states. Also Imo State, Anambra State, please. And all of you who are politicians, stop blowing these sirens for nothing. If you are blowing siren, what is the siren for? Is the siren for us or for your own selfishness? Time is coming if you don't take time. If you don't take care of us, we shall block you and your siren. And you will go nowhere. Because we elected you there. And you must go back to your constituency. May God help us all in Nigeria, and all of us, to be ready for a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria needs people who are new in brain, not expired and analog brains. That is the finality. Let all those who are 70 years in politics go and retire. Anybody above 65 years should not be president of Nigeria. That is the limit you must seal. Let them become consultants and advisors. The people who are really hot in brain, technocrats, are waiting. to become leaders and let them do Nigeria well. Rather than this analog and all the cabals, let them go and rest. Because Nigeria needs a new brain and a new spirit. We cannot put a new wine into an old wine skin. Jesus.
Madam Senator, please, government said we should stay at home, that will provide food for us. For the past 2 weeks now, we have been staying at home and we have not gotten anything, and I have 8 children. I'm a just pure water seller. Madam Senator, please help me. My children want to die for hunger. Please help me, Madam Senator.
You mean you have not gotten anything from the federal government?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, I might just have something for you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, please, this one pieces of yam, this one onion, and this 300 naira, ma'am, and I have 8 children. Ma'am, please, this will not do us anything, ma'am, please help me.
So what do you want me to do? I am just a distinguished senator. Do I look like the federal government?
No, ma'am.
Did you vote in the last election?
Yes, ma'am.
Did any politician give you money to vote for him?
Yes, ma'am.
How much?
1,000 naira.
That is the problem. Do you have electricity?
No, ma'am. Even transformer for the past 15 years, ma'am, we don't have.
Do you have water?
No, ma'am.
You have sold your destiny and the destiny of your children in the hands of a politician. You prefer 1,000 naira to having electricity and having water. And that is why all of you will die in poverty. Have you protested before? You cannot protest. Why? Because you don't know how to protest. You only know how to collect 1,000 from politicians. A useless politician will come and give you 500 naira and you will vote for him. I am a distinguished senator. All my children are outside the country, schooling in Oxford University and Cambridge. I can't put them in Nigerian university. Nigeria don't have any good university. What they have here is a poultry farm. If I am sick of malaria, I will go outside the country and buy paracetamol. But I will leave all of you here to die in Nigerian hospitals that we intentionally refuse to equip. We say we will not equip it. We want all of you to die in it. You have sold your destiny. You cannot protest against government. You cannot refuse a bad governance. You don't have water you are comfortable with. You people are so used to poverty. You are used to the system. You are used to not having transformer. You are used to not having accessible roads. And you are comfortable with it because the useless politician will give you 500 naira and you will sell your destiny. What is your husband doing for a living? I know he is a political cab because we are using them to steal ballot box. We are using them to do campaigns. All of you are our slaves. We have used all of you and dumped you. All of you will swim in poverty. You don't want to have sex. Some people are even coming out to agitate for your freedom. There is this particular one. His name is Nnamdi Kanu. You talk about Biafra. All of you continue attacking him. He has been disturbing us in the Senate House with the truth because he knows how to speak the truth. But you don't want to join him because you have been destined to be poor. And a politician will come and use you and dump you. Look at you. You have 8 children. And you are suffering. Poverty is written all over your face. And now we will use poverty and paint you for life. All my children will never suffer for the rest of their lives. I am packing money as a senator. I am packing billions and trillions. Because I want to make sure that my 20th generation will never suffer. For the fact you people say that Nigeria will continue to exist, all of you will continue to suffer. And all of you will continue to swallow and be drowned in poverty. We are so happy whenever we see all of you poor. That is why we give you pieces of yam, pieces of onions, and you are happy. If the next election that is coming, if I give you 200 naira, you will collect it and vote for me. Because you are a moo. All of you are moo. Nigerian youths are the most useless youth the world has ever seen. I gave you 300 naira, you are complaining. In the next election, we have gathered all the senators, all the governors, that we are going to give every useless Nigerian 150 naira to vote for us. You people don't have choice. You have not seen anything. We have not even started with you. By the time we launch our poverty attack, hey, you people will be gone. Come and get out from me. You are scared. Useless Nigerians. Poverty-stricken people. Nonsense.